When we finally arrived at the village high up in the Malanje mountain, we could not wait to start filming. Whilst I met the local health representative and got introduced to the CTD who are going to do the filming with, Joey, G and Johnny started setting up the camera. I was given a quick tour of the local health centre and the village and started going through a shot list in my head. Once Johnny had set up the camera, me and him started going through my ideas and we decided on 6 shots and location we thought we could capture before sunset. Thomas, the local CDD, was great to work with. He helped a lot by explaining his daily routine so that we got a good idea of what actions we wanted to film. We got the 2 first shots of Thomas arriving at the local health centre done fairly quickly, which was a huge relief. When it came to the first shot with some more people involved and some acting required, we ran into our first problem.
After getting the information about it,
their daily routine turned out to take much longer and involve much more chatting than what we had planned for or had time for in our film.
So when you came in, you sat down, right?
And getting them to speed it up for the camera wasn't very easy. So Johnny and I now had to give Thomas and the other health worker a speed course in filmmaking and acting.
Because we will see, but we do want to see, we don't want to see your back. Okay.
We discovered fast that just acting out what we wanted them to do was the fastest and easiest way to get our message across to them. And Johnny and I just started acting out everything we wanted them to do.
Come in. Hey, hey, how are you? Much quicker. We don't need to...
As we moved the shoot into the village, we encountered what was becoming a reoccurring problem in Malawi. And that was ensuring that everyone who came to watch the shoot stayed out of shot. As we had such an extremely wide aspect and for filming over 180 degrees on the wide lenses, we really needed to make sure that everyone stayed well behind the camera. This wasn't too easy to communicate to all the people who came to watch. John, can you get everyone to go? Get everyone to go behind the camera, yeah? We also needed to let everyone know who was in shot that they should just continue with the daily routine and definitely not look straight at the camera. Most of the people didn't speak English, they hadn't seen a camera before, let alone our crazy 3-camera, 360 surround mic setup. And if it wasn't for the local teenager who spoke English running around and communicating this to everyone for us, I don't think we would have managed to get these shoots done. For the last shot of the day with Thomas, he was going to reenact the distributing of the drugs to the local residents. We found a little village square who had lots of huts with people in and some livestock running around, and it was just an incredible scene. When we finally had the 2 shots we wanted done in there, I looked around and I just could not believe we'd managed to get it all done. We must have had some 100 kids behind the cameras, we had chickens running around, and we had about 20 people in shot that needed to interact and behave in a certain way, and it looked fantastic. By the time we'd given away some shirts, some shoes and some sweets to the kids, and packed up the equipment, it was already dark, and we started our journey to the hotel in Malanje. As we had decided to change focus from a CDD to a local health worker to capture some more long-distance travelling, Laston recommended that we move straight on to Blantyre the next morning and meet the local health worker in Chikwawa. Check in next week to see how our first drone shot in Malawi went, also what happens when we meet our local health worker in Chikwawa. And we also had 1 good and 1 bad hotel experience, so check out what happened. Thanks for watching. Remember to share, like and comment below, and let me know what you think about Wider. I can't wait to hear it. See you soon.